Hello and welcome to our CEMS training video on how to submit a CTAG match using a secondary course. At the conclusion of this two-part series, it is our hope that you will understand the web-based process for submitting courses as a part of a match to be approved for participation in the statewide Career Technical Articulation process. This presentation is the second presentation in the series. In the first series, you learn how to create a course. Now we will take the information you entered in the course creation and show you how to match that course to the statewide learning outcomes for a specific CTAG or CTAN. Please also review the additional step-by-step documents we have on our website to help you with your course creation and your match submission. First, you will navigate to our website at cems.regents.ohio.gov. Once there, enter your username and your password and click on the login button. Once you have logged in, go to the Matches tab and click on it, which will then take you to the page where you can enter the Create a New CTAG Match by clicking on that button. Once there, you'll first start off with your start term, and that's a 4-digit year and the term. And note that this must match what you have entered for the course. You may enter an end term if need be. We do stress that you do enter an end term for the effectiveness of this course as a part of the match. Next, we're going to match by specific CTAN. In this case, I'm going to use criminal justice. Scrolling down takes me to the option for the next button and also shows me the required learning outcomes, if any, by seeing the essentials. By seeing any that are checkmarked essential. To continue, click on the next button. Now, we would need to know whether we're going to match by programs or secondary course. Because we're creating a secondary course, we're going to choose courses. That gives me a listing of all the courses that I have entered in the system. Note that I can take, by selecting the course that I want, I can use the right arrow to take that course over and make it a part of the match. If it's on the left, it is not. If it is on the right, it is a part of the match. Note that I have the choice to add as many courses as I need to be a part of a match. It does not have to be just one course. In this case, I'm going to use 2 courses. Once I'm complete choosing the courses that I want to be a part of the match, I will click on the next button. If I wanted to go back to the previous step, I will use the back button. I will not use the button on my browser, as that will not help to have the information saved. Once here, the third step is to enter the learning outcomes. Note that while on this step, you can expand to see the 2 courses that you have attached to the match. Clicking on it will provide you a new tab that will give you a course overview of the information you have entered. Closing that tab will take you back to the matches portion. Now I can also view the learning outcomes. Notice that any learning outcomes that are required show up with a red asterisk. In order to edit your learning outcomes or enter the learning outcomes, click on the Edit button, which will then bring you the option to make the change to add the learning outcomes for your match. Notice that I must also enter the time spent on topic even if it is 0, and then choose a time period, or choose a period. Click on the Save button to save your learning outcomes that you have entered. Note that you should try to fill out as many learning outcomes as possible in order to get your match approved when it is being reviewed. Once you are satisfied with the learning outcomes that you have entered, click on the Next button. This brings you to the last review step. During this step, you can review any of the previous information you have entered in a match, any of the match details, any of the courses you have attached to the match, or any of the learning outcomes. This makes it very easy for you to review the match before you submit it to your institutional coordinator. Now that you have completed entering the information in a match, you have the option to enter any additional comments. You can save the match as a draft, or you can go ahead and save and submit to your institution coordinator. Once you are complete, save and submit to your institutional coordinator by clicking on the Submit button. Note that your match has been successfully completed and the email notification has been sent to your CTAG coordinator. The CTAG coordinator will then review your information that you put in on the match and then move it on and submit it to the Ohio Board of Regents support staff for their review. Thank you so much for viewing this presentation. If you have any questions, please reach out to our Ohio Articulation and Transfer Network support staff. Thanks.